Earth Day might have passed, but it's never too late to start going green. Growing your own food and composting are good ways to do that, and they'll also save you some money. And food takes up more space in U.S. landfills than anything else, and wasted food costs an average family of $1,500 every year. Well, joining me now is Tiffany Bess. She's the founder of Apple Rabbit Compost, and she's here this morning. Thank you so much for joining us. First, can you just tell us, how does composting help with waste? How does it make sure that we're not wasting all that food?
Of course. So composting is the best way, the only way to really reincorporate organic material back into our food cycle. So you're able to take things that were once alive, like your produce, leaves that fell off of a tree, and you're able to turn it into a really rich and beneficial soil amendment called compost.
Wow. And some people who might live in a smaller home, like an apartment complex, they might not have a garden or a backyard. You know, what would you tell those people? I mean, is there still a way that they can participate in composting?
Yes, definitely. So there are two main ways that I like to recommend for people that are composting in an apartment or urban environments. So you can actually compost via bokashi composting.
Bokashi?
Bokashi, that means fermented organic matter.
Okay.
This is kind of a pre-composting method. It's done inside of a bucket. You can do this in an apartment. It ferments the organic matter first so that you can add it to a traditional compost pile or a worm bin after. And that leads me to vermicomposting. Vermicomposting utilizes worms to break down your food scraps. So you can actually do that in a bucket similar to this, or even like a container like this size under your kitchen sink. So it's really convenient, really easy to do, even if you live in an apartment.
All right, and where can you get one of these buckets? So you basically just get this, you can put in your apartment, and you can compost like that. That's really cool. I didn't know that.
So I'm actually doing a class at White Harvest Farms May 7th for International Compost Awareness Week. It is all about bokashi composting, and if you buy a ticket on Eventbrite, you can actually select to get one of the bokashi composting kits as well. So that includes the bucket and bokashi brand, so that you can actually ferment the food scraps.
And another thing, which I didn't really even think about, is that composting can be especially helpful for people who want to grow their own foods.
Definitely, definitely. So the actual material, compost itself, is really beneficial at improving plant root structure. It basically balances out any soil that it's added to. So if you add it to really sandy soil, like what we have in Florida, it's going to be able to retain more moisture. It's going to have more nutrients. It's going to have the beneficial microorganisms inside that's going to help the plants actually take in the nutrients that they need.
Oh, wow. That is so great. I mean, now I think I need to get one of these for my townhome.
I think
Start
you do.
composting. Well, all right. Thank you so much, Tiffany, for joining us this morning. We're grateful that you could be here with us.
Thank you.